What's up guys, I'm going to show you one of the newest, easiest ways to implement RAG into your AI agents. And so we're just going to be using the Pinecone RAG Assistant. And what this just allows us to do is upload our files and then just let Pinecone embed and chunk the files for us, so we don't have to do that manually. And then every time we query the assistant, it'll query the right thing for us. So if you like the video or you learned something, then just leave a like. Template will be in the link down below in the school community, so join it if you want. It should be easy enough to follow along anyways. If you're learning AI and you want to see some more content like this, then just hit subscribe. But yeah, we'll jump into the video. Yeah, so to get started, come to pinecone.io, create an account if you don't have one, or log in. Okay, and then once you're in, you just want to come to assistant on this left hand side, and then you just want to hit create an assistant. And for me, I'll just name it easy rag tutorial, and it needs to be all lowercase. For the region, I can't change it. Maybe it's because I'm on a free plan or something. So I got this from Nate Herc's video. On his one, it said it charges 5 cents a minute, so watch out for that. But obviously this one's free for me. But anyways, I'll hit create assistant. Now this is where you'll put your files in here, drag files here, or click to browse. So I'm going to use these two files here, the State of AI by McKinsey, and then AI in the Workspace by McKinsey and Company. So we'll come back and then I'll click on this and I'll just load these two files in. So I'll hit import. And so basically what you saw there was, while it was processing, what Pinecone does is automatically break down the files into like intelligent chunks, so that when we query something, it'll know what to get. So from here we can ask it a question. I'll just say what percentage of companies using AI in 2024. It says in 2024, 78% of respondents reported that their organizations were using AI in at least one business function, an increase from 72% earlier in the year and 55% in 2023. So that's good. It gets the right information, but how are we going to connect this to AI agents in N8N? So we'll head over to N8N. So log in or create an account. Once you get in, just hit create workflow. So for our first step, it'll just be on chat message, and then from here, click plus, and we'll go AI and go AI agent. And so if we hit tool, and we go Pinecone, and you can see there's a vector store here, but the difference between the vector store and this Pinecone assistant that we have here is that the Pinecone assistant has done all the embedding and chunking for us, whereas if we were to use this vector store, we would have to do that ourselves. So that's what makes this simple tutorial pretty useful. But anyways, we'll hit tool and we'll go request, because it's an API request to the agent. So from the request, we'll just go back to our assistant, and then we'll click on this connect here, and then all we want to do is change the language to shell, and then we'll just copy this from the third line all the way down. So hit copy, come back to N8N, and we'll hit import curl. We'll paste it in and hit import. And so all we need to do from here is two things. So get our API key and make sure that we send through what we actually want it to. So we'll get our API key first. So we'll go back to Pinecone on this left hand side. We'll click on API keys. We'll hit create API key. I'll just name it tutorial, and I'll hit create key, and I'll copy that, and I'll come back to N8N and I'll just replace that there. And so now we just need to change what our query will be, so that it's not fixed to what is the inciting incident of Pride and Prejudice all the time, to actually be what we want it to query, the RAG knowledge base. So we'll delete whatever's in between the quotation marks, and we'll change it to expression. We'll come back in between the quotation marks and we'll add in these two curly brackets, and then we'll go $, and we just want to go from AI search query, and we want to put those apostrophes or whatever they're called. There's a bunch of other things you can add in as well, and if you want to see how to do that, I'll leave this down below, but it's just a guide on what you'd send through in the bodies. I'll show you the example in a second. But anyways, we'll connect up a chat model, and I'll just go open router, and we'll just use 4.1 mini. Okay, and then last thing we need to do is just add in a quick prompt. So instead of adding a prompt in the user message, because it's already connected to the chat node, we'll go add option, we'll go system message, we'll just leave it you're a helpful assistant, and we'll say use the Pinecone brain tool to answer messages. And so from here, I'll just hit save, and then I'll just chuck in a question. So how are successful companies structuring their AI teams according to these reports? So I'll send that through, and then what it should do, or what it will do, is query the brain or the Pinecone RAG Assistant. And so if we come to the Pinecone brain, this is all the information that it got from Pinecone. Then you can see it just creates a reply for us. So successful companies structure their AI teams using centralized, hybrid, or decentralized models tailored to their organizational needs. Here are the key ways to do this, and then a bunch of ways. And then, like I said before, we can send through other stuff as well. If we wanted to make sure that it was actually pulling from the right place and have a reference where it's pulling this information from, this is one variation you can add in. So we'll click on the brain, we'll come to the JSON, and then we'll add in a comma. We'll go this one here, include highlights, include underscore highlights, quotation marks, put in your colon, and then you don't put quotation marks on this one, so you just go true, and then that'll be good. So we'll send through another question, and this one will just be, what skill gaps are organizations facing in AI implementation? So I'll send that through, and then you can see what the RAG has retrieved for us. And I don't see any references in here, so I'll just prompt it in the prompt. So I'll say, so provide the reference source underneath every point. So we'll send that through one more time. And then you can see that it's providing where it's getting this information from. But yeah, that's a very simple and easy, effective way to create a RAG agent. If you guys like the video or learned something, then hit the like button. And if you guys want to see some more videos like this, maybe you're a beginner or something, then just hit subscribe.